Hello, people. I am Jabby Kawai, joined by Crystal Chats.
Hey.
And we're going to look at Sonchriya. I'm too innocent for that word. It stars Sushant and Bhumi P and Manoj B and Ranveer S. It's directed by Abishek Chowbey. The production company is called A MacGuffin Pictures Production. That's an awesome name. If you don't know what a MacGuffin is, watch Pulp Fiction.
The President has proclaimed emergency. This is nothing to panic about.
सभी डकैतन को सूचित किया जाता है कि पुलिस को घेरो पड़ चुका है और जो घेरो घेरो ना चक्रव्यूह है।
निकलेंगे 3 पे 1 2
डर लग रहा है। कहां से? मरने से?
एक जन्म निकल गया इन भीड़ में दद्दा। मरने से का डर?
तो क्या करते दद्दा? और कोई रास्ता हो तो?
सरेंडर।
कानून का चोरी न सिखाओ मोए लखना।
सीधा जे क्यों ना कह रहे हो कि तेरी गांड फट रही?
हमने कहा जो करो तो गोली मार दूंगी।
कौन बिरादरी हो?
ठाकुर।
जे?
बहन है हमारी।
तुम इसे अपना निजी मामला तो नहीं बना रहे हो ना?
कत्तई नहीं। जनाब का फरमान है चंबल साफ करने का, वही कर रहा हूँ। ओवर एंड आउट।
कहीं ना जारी दोनों।
बागी भाई होते हैं, पर ये बात परिवार की है।
बात इंसाफ की है।
सोच ले लखना, गैंग से भागने वाले के लिए पूरा बीहड़ छोटो पड़ जाते हैं।
अरे गैंग से तो भाग लूंगा वकील, अपने आप से कैसे भागूंगा?
लखनऊ भाग! सारी बेईमान पाकिस्तान!
सरकारी गोली से कोई कबू मरे हैं, इनके तो वादन से मरे हैं सब बहनों भाइयों। बाकी को काम है अपनो धर्म निभाना, बाकी माई के ऊपर है।
हराम की नौकरी, चीका जंजाल।
सरेंडर के बाद जेल में मटन देंगे?
काहे नहीं देंगे? मटन, मुर्गा, हर शनिवार जेलर अपनी मोड़ी भी भेजेगा।
काहे मजाक कर रहे हो?
शुरू कौन ने करी थी? मटन खाएंगे भोसड़ी।
Circumstances are, but what seems to be the case is that this one guy with a sniper rifle, or just a rifle, I don't think it's a sniper scope, but he seems to be the protagonist. He's trying to do the good thing, and this woman is caught in the middle of all of this. She's like collateral damage,
right.
And they're using her as a means to get to him. That makes sense.
Glad we have clarity on that.
Yeah, and this definitely was not pulling its punches. Right from the very first clip, they're like, "This is graphic.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your face.
The shot in the head.
Yeah, it's not messing around.
Right.
And so you get
which
right
I
away.
like.
Yeah.
I want that. Sometimes I don't like it when I don't get enough of that, and if you're gonna go R, go R.
I don't know what the rating system is in India, but for us, for those of you who are watching from India, like rated R is like basically for 17-year-olds and up. I mean, you can bring a kid, but people might look at you funny.
Right.
I remember when I went to watch Matrix Reloaded. That's a rated R movie, and this mom brought in her 2 little kids, and I was like, you know, there's like an orgy scene in the middle of the movie. This is kind of weird. Like, I don't know why you're doing this.
Right.
I feel uncomfortable for your children who have to watch it with you. But anyway, I'm trying to find out information on IMDb just to see if they offer any story info. And there is no story info. What we got from the trailer is what we got. That's a good tease, though, because it sets up a good, no-holds-barred kind of tone. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, like, the fact that he's willing to use his Betty that way, right. I'm like, goddamn. I mean, it's kind of cliche, but you see that this guy is, you know, he's a good bad guy. He's a good antagonist.
Right.
We didn't even hear the protagonist talk at all. He's like the quiet hero of the movie. It almost reminds me of like the opposite of the sniper from Saving Private Ryan, who's just like, you see Saving Private Ryan?
Yes.
I forget the name of the guy, but like he would say Bible verses right before he would execute people. What was cool about him was just his precision. It was almost like a craftsmanship, how good he was at being that marksman, right?
Okay.
And so you have this main character who's similar in that way, but he's doing it like a ninja. He's a ninja sniper rifle person.
And this might be random, but kudos to the casting director, because I just felt in it already. Like immediately when I saw the first characters, I was like, okay, at least I buy it. I buy it. I'm watching it. I'm in it. I'm in their world. And Manoj
Bajpayee.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
So I've seen this actor quite a few times. Every time I see him again, I forget that I've seen him. He does a good job of assimilating different roles. I'm trying to think of like who's a good person that I can like compare him to. But like, you have your American actors who kind of like become these other people, and it's like if you put them in the same room, you wouldn't even, they're completely different people. Right. And I'm starting to feel the same way about him, because every time I see him, I'm like, I don't even recognize this dude. I just recognize his name. And then when I looked at his photo, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. Like he was in a movie I watched called Gangs of Wasseypur, which you would love. Just because of him, actually, now I'm even more inclined to watch this movie. It already had my interest just because of like the tone and that's how the story was telling, but him being in it makes me want to watch it even more. One of the things we're getting out of this is that it's a religious thing. So you have these religious, my guess, although this guy right here at 16 seconds doesn't look like the bad guy. It looks like the protagonist. It's hard to tell, but it seems like a religious war of some kind. A small one, but it seems like but it seems like these people are being led by some kind of religious mission. That to me is so scary. These people basically have nothing to lose when that's what informs your willingness to kill others. It's all for the name of some thing, some person, some entity that you can't see. Right. And you're willing to fight to the death for it because the rewards are beyond this realm in your mind. And that freaks me out. So I'm like, there's nothing you can say to like bargain with these people.
It's kind of that way in the Catholic community.
Well, exactly.
Just not as an extreme.
Well, it depends who you're talking to, but like, the religious.
I don't know if that's kind of a tangent, but I always use my mom as an example because her pro-life, and I always say she's pro-life because she doesn't want people to burn in hell afterwards. It has nothing to do really with the baby, or she's like, it's wrong. Yeah, I know, and it's interesting, but that's her. That's her take. Don't do this because you'll burn in hell. Well, this is do this and you'll reap the benefits, even though it's like okay.
I see why you went there.
A little correlation there.
Yeah, I see why. No, I totally get it, because there's no like evaluation from a logical place. Like you're just being almost led blindly to do these things that, from what I understand, generally go against whatever religion these people are fighting for most of the time. Religious extremists who say they're Muslim, like that's not what is practiced in Islam. I mean, from my ignorant standpoint, that's what I understand, is like these people are denigrating the sanctity of that word, of whatever it is that's being preached in there. It's like, it's not, most religion preaches peace. These people take it into a weird direction. I mean, like Catholics, like you said, they did it for a long time. I really appreciate this little teaser. I'm looking forward to more on it and the actual movie. I mean, I would watch this movie off this teaser alone.
Me too.
Yeah, so
definitely.
It's got my attention. Anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Be sure to check out Crystal Chats. She chats on the social media and on her podcast. And hopefully, Javi will have the good fortune of being able to be on her podcast if she'll let him.
Absolutely.
We'll see. Well, here's hoping. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Javi Coy. This is
Crystal Chats.
Peace out.